Hello Aries, happy 2018. This is your reading for the new year. I'm using the Alchemia deck. I believe, yes, Alchemia deck, and I'll put the information in there. You can see the box for it there. And then I'm going to use my deck, Lilly Sky Tarot, for a love reading. So I picked a couple cards for the love reading, so I'll definitely pull that. And then what I left on top was two cards. One I pulled, I asked for myself, and funny enough, it became the card on top while I was shuffling after I pulled this. So this became the second card. So I'm using the getting into the vortex as like a message for the whole year in January, but I've already done the year reading already for everyone, which I'm sure you saw already. So the intent for this one is a message for the whole year for all the zodiacs. So it'll be the same mindset message. I thought that would be fun. All right, something that we can all like observe throughout the year. All right, so let's get started and see what these cards will be. All right. All right, I just had to pause for a second, but we're back. All right, here we go. Okay, so far we have the Chariot card, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. We have a couple laying out here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. We're doing 12 for the new year. Check that out. Okay, so we might not be able to see all of them, but yeah. So you start out with the Chariot card. Check it out. Oh, I love this setup. You can see everything clearly. I love it. Okay, so you have the Chariot card, a major arcana, and the major arcana's message is movement, right? But most importantly, this card is about the process and the time that it takes for us to do things, right? What direction do you want to go in? How is your determination to get things done in January, right? What can you get rid of that will put you out of control, right? So not having enough control, not having enough direction, right? What can you get rid of? You know, what can you limit? Because what you want to do is have more determination, more willpower, more control over yourself, your time, the direction that you're going in. This could also mean a new vehicle, a new way of transportation. Maybe you move, you're taking the train now, you're walking, you're riding your bike, you're driving a car. You know, so so that's what that is looking at. And a beautiful card deck. I really love this one. It's absolutely like eye-popping, right? Okay, so King of Pentacles. So the pentacles have to do with earth energy, right? So when we're dealing with this card, we want to think about our control. And this is a masculine energy, right? This card represents masculine energy. And kings are known to be abundant. So with this masculine energy, it's all about prosperity and feeling secure and having control over your time, your money, what you're doing. Okay, I was looking to see who was recording. It is. Okay, so prosperity, security. How do you feel secure with your money, with your home? All those finances, you want to think about them because they are guiding your new year. These are going to be important things for your new year, okay? The King of Swords talks about it focuses on words, right? The words that we use. So are you thinking with your head or with your heart for January? So make sure that you're thinking with your head, because sometimes when you think with your heart too much, you will lose and you won't be focused, and then it will cause more problems. So love is great, but you have to use it in the right way. And then it's looking at truth and discipline as well for this new year. Okay, so what are your thoughts on how you can use your mind this year, right? How can you use your words this year, right? How are you going to go about that? So that's the meaning for the sword, the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is in control, right? So don't forget that. So being in control of yourself, of your words, and this will cause a less heartache, less confusion, arguments for January. Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands, it's all about action. It's all about adventure. And before I did this reading, I pulled like 3 cards for myself just to say, okay, what do I need to know, right? And this was one of them that popped up, the Knight of Wands, to share with you guys. So the Knight of Wands is about adventure, right? Fearlessness, and it's a fire element, and it's moving forward, and it's about the actions that you want to take this January. What are the actions? Stay focused with them, because you have, look what showed up for you: King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and now you have the Knight. So it's all about business. It's all about, you know, seeing how you can get things done. So let's see here, 6. So this one is 7. Yeah, so it's pondering. I knew it was 7. So pondering what to do next. So it seems that you're going to really follow what you're supposed to be doing. And when you follow what you're supposed to be doing, and good advice, you know, from yourself, and knowing the right people to call on for the right advice, because this 7 is saying that you've actually done what you're supposed to do. So if you actually do what you're supposed to do, then all you are left with now is to wait for the next step, right? So this means that you will implement hard work. You will take your time to get things done, okay? So no longer are you gonna do work that doesn't produce something, you know? So you're really focused on getting these things done. 9. Okay, so this is 9 of Staves, okay? And this is my first time like reading with these cards, but I've played with them before, and I really, really like them. They're really beautiful. So with the Wands, they are very powerful fire energy, and the 9 of Wands, or 9 of Staves, is about you really feeling like this is your last chance to get things done this year. So don't feel so desperate this year, like this is your last chance to get things done. Rather feel like, you know, this is a new opportunity for you to do what it is that you want to do, and finding a new way of doing things would be a more positive way of looking at the year, okay? Rather than feeling like, oh, this is the last time that I can actually do this, and don't feel like you are hopeless, okay? Queen of Pentacles is about prosperity. It's about finances through that, and feeling comfortable. So whatever money you're going to make this year, or whatever you're going to do, maybe you're going to throw away stuff that you don't need. You're going to make your space more comfortable, more uplifting, happy, but it has to suit the work that you're doing or the vibe that you're in right now. Judgment. Try not to judge other people's action. Don't worry so much about what other people are thinking. Just focus on the work that you need to get done, and get it done. If you feel like you're stuck, make sure that you put that responsibility on your own mind thought that's making you feel like you're stuck, and not blaming others for anything, okay? So don't be judgmental of people, because you can receive help or whatever you want. Just don't feel like there's no help at all, okay? That's like a negative way of thinking, and what it does is just brings more unhappiness into your life and into other people's life, okay? So this is 10 of Wands, okay? And this is about accomplishing things. It could be overdoing things a lot of time, but you're still going to have accomplishments. You're going to get things done. It's going to feel stressful. And if you're starting up a new business or starting something new, it's going to feel stressful at first because it's the groundwork to getting everything flowing smoothly. And then you're going to be able to show off. And showing off is not a bad thing. You're going to have all of these accomplishments behind you to show that, yeah, you did do something. Okay? Let me get this focus in good. So you did do something. And then the death card just means that something is going to change. Okay, I didn't even notice this card while I was reading. But, you know, maybe this is your karmic year of getting things done a certain way so that in your next life you can do things better. And for most of you, this is like, it's ending a way of you doing something. For most of you, I feel like a project that you work on, you're going to complete it so badass that it ends it, and then you're going to start on something new. So let's read on this one and see what this death card means. Let's pull 3 more just to get another idea. So let's see. We have the Fool, we have Strength, and we have the Moon. Wow, these are like major arcanas. So what in the world? So that one is pretty cool. Okay, so first we pull the Fool, and the Fool is the beginning of it all, right? So innocence, new beginning. Okay, so free spirit. So we're explaining the Death card. So you're gonna start something new. Bam. Okay, Strength card is like for represents Leo in the deck, right? And the Strength card is about your inner strength and your passion, your compassion, your focus, your bravery to get things done. So you're starting something new. And the Moon is it's like, yeah, you're prepping to start something new, but the Moon is you stepping forward into another unknown and rocking it. So I feel like something new will come up for you in your line of work. And in your life in general for all of you, and it will be a new way for you to do things, to express yourself. All right, so this was a really good reading. So I'm going to move these cards out of the way to save time, and we're going to look at and I'll shuffle these in a little bit. So we're just moving these over here. So let's do a quick love reading. I'm going to pull out 3 cards for love. For the intent is for Aries, all Aries, North Node, birth sign, rising, moon in Aries. Love reading, pulling 3 cards. This one wants to pop out. Okay, so there's going to be some heartache. The 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords. So use your words wisely so you limit the chances of ruining a relationship. So if you need to work on yourself and your partner is like, hey, I don't like this, I don't like that, then you have to be mindful of that. And as always, if something has to end, it ends. Let's see what this card is. The Queen of Coins. So maybe it's something over money, it's something over it's something that you have to look into that has to do with words and with money and with caring about what the other person is saying. So the Queen of Swords is saying that maybe the way you're perceiving things or the way the person is perceiving the words that you're saying could be the main issue, the main problem. And the Queen of Pentacles is more of the financial issues and being practical about things. So something around that line. So for the getting into the vortex, okay, false premises can attract true unwanted evidence. So this is about if you were to hear a false thought or a false way of perceiving things, and you stay on that vibration and you believe it to be true, then everything around you becomes that. So just be mindful of what you're believing, and something can be true. Whenever I read cards like this, I think, yeah, some things can be true, but how much energy do you want to focus into it, right? So yes, things can be as the way that they seem to be, but do you want to keep putting more focus on something that is not how you want it to be, right? So that is the message. I hope you guys enjoy the reading, and happy January, and see you guys next time.